Once, during a long train journey, a poor beggar walked through the compartments, pleading for help. As he moved from seat to seat, his eyes fell upon a well-dressed man. Elegant clothes, gold watch, and an air of wealth. The beggar thought, "This man looks rich. If I ask him, perhaps he'll give me something good." So he humbly approached and said, "Sir, please, help a poor man." The rich man looked up calmly and asked, "You always ask others for help, but have you ever given anything to anyone?" The beggar, confused, replied, "Sir, I'm just a beggar. I ask because I have nothing to give." The rich man leaned back and said, "Then you have no right to ask for anything either. I am a businessman. I believe in exchange. If you have something to offer, only then will I give you something in return." When the train stopped at the next station, the rich man got off and disappeared into the crowd. The beggar remained seated, haunted by the man's words. That night, he couldn't sleep. What did he mean? Give something in return. I have nothing. All day he thought, wrestled, searched for an answer, but none came. The next morning, as he sat near the station, he noticed some wildflowers blooming by the tracks, small, colorful, radiant in the sunlight. A thought struck him like lightning. What if I give these to people when they help me? He picked a few and decided to try. That day, whenever someone gave him money, he handed them a flower in return. People smiled. They kept the flowers, surprised and touched. From that day onward, the beggar began collecting fresh flowers each morning. Whenever someone helped him, he gave a few in return, and something magical happened. People started giving him more. He realized that as long as he had something to offer, people gave willingly. But when the flowers ran out, so did the kindness. Days turned into weeks. One day, as he walked through the familiar compartments asking for help, he saw the same rich man seated on the train, the very one who had changed his life. The beggar's heart leapt. He rushed to him and said, "Sir, today I have something to give you in return for your help. Here, take these flowers. Please accept them, and give me whatever you wish." The rich man smiled, handed him some money, and accepted the flowers. "You've truly changed," he said warmly. "Now you're like a businessman, just like me. You've discovered the secret to success." The beggar's eyes filled with tears of joy. As he stepped off the train, he looked up at the sky and shouted, "I am not a beggar anymore. I am a businessman." People nearby turned their heads, thinking he had gone mad. But they didn't know what he had discovered, the power of giving. 4 years passed. At the same station, 2 men in fine suits met while boarding a train. One of them smiled, folded his hands respectfully, and said, "Do you recognize me, sir?" The other frowned slightly. "No, I don't believe we've met." The first man chuckled softly. "Oh, we've met twice before, and on this very train. I am the beggar you once spoke to." The rich man's eyes widened in astonishment. "You?" The man nodded proudly. "Yes. You told me the law of life, that we only receive when we give. I began giving flowers and slowly built a business around it. Today I'm traveling to another city to expand my flower trade. In our first meeting, you taught me what I should do in life. In our second, you taught me who I truly am. For years I saw myself as a beggar, and so I remained one. But when you told me I was a businessman, I began to believe it. And when I believed it, I became it." The 2 men smiled, understanding the unspoken truth between them. The moral. The beggar's transformation wasn't just about flowers or money. It was about identity. As long as he saw himself as helpless, he remained so. But the moment he saw himself as capable, worthy, and full of value, his entire world changed. This story reminds us that success begins not with wealth, but with belief. When we give, even a little, we invite abundance. When we act with purpose, we awaken possibility. And when we change how we see ourselves, the world changes with us. We become what we believe. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like the video and subscribe for more stories filled with wisdom and inspiration. Your support means the world. See you in the next story.